Hello, everybody. So today's Hanukkah, and Hanukkah, the light of Hanukkah is to teach us a very important lesson. Now, it's not a Torah class; it's a intellectual perspective for our healing. Okay, because we always worry about objective numbers. Okay, what is my blood pressure? What is my weight? And if my weight will be 10 pounds less, then I'm going to be happy. And if my blood pressure will be 10 number less, I'll be happy. Well, it is the right path that we should have less weight because it's going to be healthier, or the blood pressure should be less. But that number shouldn't be the focus of our life. Okay, what should be the focus of our life is how are we using our life? What are we potentiating? And that's what we speak here is about the, I call it purpose-oriented healing. The healing is for what purpose? Okay, so our purpose is to serve Hashem. Okay? The Rambam in Hilchos Deos, in Laws of Character, writes that a person's job is to self-improve himself, to get better character, more intellect, control our speech, positive speech, godly speech, Torah speech, Divrei Torah, as well as have bitachon in Hashem. So it's the famous story of once the Rambam, people ask him, how can you be a physician? You're a doctor, but you also learn Torah. I mean, how do you manage these two worlds? So he said there was once a sniper. Somebody in those there, they didn't have web guns, they had bows and arrows. So they used to have competitions of bows and arrows, who shoots into the target, right? You have kids playing that. So the Rambam says there was once a guy who was the best in the world, the best sniper of bows and arrows. And he was walking around, traveling the world, and then he met one guy who was in the middle of the forest, was playing with that, and he saw what this guy had. He had an arrow stuck in the tree, but you saw how deep it was stuck in the tree. It had to be a very, very strong force. And it was exactly in the middle of the circle. And the guy said, I'm the best in the world. I cannot do that. Even I cannot shoot an arrow so strong and hit exactly in the middle. It has to be in a very far place. So how did you do that? It's very simple. I first shoot the arrow, then I painted the circle around. So I first shoot the arrow, first I anchor myself, then I circle the thing around. That is what our purpose is. First we have to shoot the arrow to know, so what is our purpose in life? Connection with Hashem. Self-perfection. This was in the time of the Rambam. People used to work, and before, self-perfection. I want to perfect myself, and it's still today. That's what's called Tikkun Olam. In addition, the Lubavitcher Rebbe added to our self-perfection to also perfect the world around us. It's not enough just that I should be perfect. I have to make the people around me also close to Hashem. Not enough just I should get close to Hashem. I have to make karev other Yidden and to change the non-Jews that should also serve Hashem in the proper way. So we are reading letters of the Rebbe about healing. Basically, people write to the Rebbe about their medical problems, and the Rebbe has to answer them. So we're going to read 3 letters, which I think are very important letters, and I'll explain them in a manner that speaks to us. So the Rebbe writes to a person, in reply to your letter of the 6th of Iyar, it astonishes me that you repeat your request over and over again that you be granted an immediate full recovery. Okay? So basically the Rebbe is telling him, you're writing to me that you want a full recovery. And he keeps on writing. What does he do with himself? He doesn't really say, right? He just asks, give me a bracha that should be healthy. And who doesn't do it? We always do it. So the Rebbe answered him, when I have already written to you in the past that you may be fully confident in Hashem, who does everything perfectly in its proper time. Hashem does everything in its proper time. I already told it to you. So you want to make it faster, you want to make it different. This emphasizes two things. Your recovery will be in its proper time. Be patient. And it will be perfect, meaning you will indeed have a complete recovery. So is it so the Levin, when he writes the letter, and I'm not the world expert in the Rebbe's letter, but I've read hundreds of them. The Rebbe is not just teaching us, he gave you a bracha. The Rebbe is giving you guidance. The guidance is that he's giving you two things. The recovery will be in its proper time. Don't focus on the recovery. Focus on what you have to do. Like we just spoke before. Focus on your mission in life. What you have to do to learn Torah, daven with avodah, help people around you, be there, educate, mechanech your children, your grandchildren, mechanech your children, how to be good parents to your children. That's number one. Okay? Don't focus that, oh, I'm not healthy because my blood pressure is still high. Well, the blood pressure high doesn't prevent you from doing what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. And it will be in its proper time. The second thing, it will be perfect, meaning you'll have a complete recovery. But people want to have like a certificate on the wall. I had a complete recovery. Like you go to medical school, you go to high school, you get a certificate. I finished high school. I mean, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking to be healthy so we can serve Hashem. That's why it says, the brios haguf is midarkei Hashem. You will need to be healthy. It's a part of the ways of Hashem because that's how we serve Hashem. If we're not going to be healthy, we can't serve Hashem. So this is a short letter. One paragraph the Rebbe tells him, but it tells him you have to change your thought process. Your thought process is not that the doctor tells me I'm healed. That's not what you have to focus on. You have to focus on what you feel, what your job is. Do your job. If it is a teacher, to teach. If it's a doctor, is to heal. If it's a businessman, is to do your business. Focus on the good things and also focus on spirituality. And the Rebbe adds with one line, may God will that the medical procedure be successful at its appointed time and that you will be able to convey glad tidings. Very short letter. And here is another very short letter, but the message has to be thought of. You can't just like read the letter, oh, I get it, the Rebbe gave you a blessing. Well, the Rebbe gave you a blessing, but the Rebbe also gives you guidance of how to think properly. Okay, what is the Torah like? I learn a Rambam. The Rebbe said we should learn Rambam every day, either one chapter or 3 chapters a day. So you're learning Rambam, you're learning halachos, laws, and you connect with Hashem. But in addition to learning Torah, the Torah is teaching you the correct path of thinking. What is the correct path of thinking? Okay, the halacha. So today we're learning about a renter. You have an owner who rents something, and the renter, and what the obligation. So the Torah, there are so many laws of details of how these things. So either you can say, what do I care about the details? I go to the rabbi and ask him what to do. I go to the lawyer and ask him what to do. Well, but they have to learn it. Why should I learn it? Because it puts our mind in the right path. It helps us know what the right path is. We can't depend on somebody else to learn the Torah. We should learn the Torah because it puts us in the right path. Okay? Us. We need to think straight. Because we have to make decisions every single day of our life. We make decisions. Okay? If you think you don't make decisions, then you make the wrong decisions. But you always make decisions. Okay. Another letter. The Rebbe says, a certain rabbi conveyed to me that you and your wife are not feeling well. So the Rebbe is giving them a bracha. Both of you should feel confident that you will soon begin feeling better, particularly as we are drawing close to the festival of Shavuos, the season of the giving of our Torah, at which time, as stated in the Midrash, all Jews were healed of all their ailments. Okay, so here is another example. Okay, I just read a sentence. We are now by the time of Hanukkah. There was a 10-second video. See the Rebbe. Somebody comes to the Rebbe by dollars and tells him, "We are going through a very difficult time in Eretz Israel." And the Rebbe is like, "Difficult time is the month of Elul, Hamelech Basadeh. Hashem is right here." Okay, so do I look at the half cup that is empty or the half cup that is full? Okay, or the cup which is 90% full and then 10% empty. We as a Yidden cannot be bound by the physicality and boundaries of the world. We say all the time in davening that Hashem takes us out of Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim doesn't just mean Egypt. It means boundaries and limitation of our physical constraint of our mind. We can't always just think about, oh, I have to make more money. I have to lose my weight. No, we have to set our priorities. So the Rebbe is telling him, we are not by Matan Torah. Hashem healed everybody. Hashem healed everybody. This means that tune in to the time of the year. Tune in that now it's Shavuos, everybody's going to get healed. And you have to have bitachon. I will be healed among all other Yidden, because the same strength and the same energetic power of Hashem that was in Shavuos originally, first Matan Torah, is there every single Shavuos. The same miracles that Hashem made for us on Chanukkah 2,000 years ago, He makes today. The same miracles. What were the miracles? The winning of the war, and, not less important, the Yidden who converted to Hellenism became firm, did teshuvah. Okay, we have to focus on our doing tshuva. This is our time that it's easier to do tshuva. Why? Because the Yidden at that time, Hashem made the miracles of Hanukkah, so the Yidden will not be bound to the Hellenism thought process and feel that they have to convert and worship idols. No, we are freed. We light the candles to tell us, yes, those miracles today in the US, in Israel, all over the world, Yidden are able to practice Yiddishkeit and believe in Hashem, and there is nobody there telling them, don't keep Shabbos, don't keep kosher, don't have circumcision, don't believe in Hashem, don't learn Torah. No, you can learn Torah on the web. You can learn Torah in your house. We can be, if a person decides, I want to live like with Mashiach, when Mashiach is here, that I can do anything Jewish, you can do it today. Mashiach still needs to come. But when the Rebbe said we should think like Mashiach is here, think to yourself in 5 minutes, if Mashiach would be here, would I be learning more Torah? Yes. So let me do it now. Will I have greater bitachon in Hashem? Yes. So let me do it now. Will I have more time to speak with my fellow Jew about Yiddishkeit? Hashem is here. Let's do more Torah. Let's do more. Yes, that's exactly. When Rabbi said Mashiach is here, is just around the corner, it means we have the power to break loose of our surrounding limitation of our little intellect and be broad and think about positivity. That's exactly what Hanukkah is coming to tell us, that we need to realize the miracles for tshuva is for us also, not just for the freie Yidden. For us also, we can also do tshuva, not because we're doing horrible averos, but we have things that we shouldn't be doing. Example, going to sleep late. spending too much time on the phone, not talking to our fellow Yid about Torah mitzvahs. We can fix it. So let's fix it. So the Rebbe tells him, change your mindset. Don't think what I feel. Think what does Hashem do right now in the world? Hashem right now, it's his third night of Hanukkah, or it's Shavuos. Hashem is sending miracles into our life. Let me accept the miracle. Let me accept the miracle and be happy with the miracle Hashem is giving me today. And the Rebbe writes like this: the fact that God made certain that all Jews were healthy when he gave us the Torah also serves as further proof to that which the Baal Shem Tov states in one of his discourses, that Hashem desire that we serve him with our bodies, meaning in good health, as opposed to afflicting our bodies. Hashem doesn't want us to be sick. Hashem wants us to be healthy so we can do his job. There was once a shliach, a Chabad shliach. As he was a young boy, as he was going to shlichus, he started to develop multiple sclerosis. Okay? So he had two choices. Or he says, Rebbe, I have multiple sclerosis. Can you not send me for shlichus? Or he should say, Rebbe, I want to go for shlichus. Can you give me a bracha I should be healed from the multiple sclerosis so I can go on shlichus? Right? So where is your mind focus? Is it focus on my disease, therefore I cannot do what I'm supposed to do? Or is my focus on, I need to do my mission, get me healed so I can do my mission? That is what we are supposed to do. Okay? So if you don't know what your mission is, then that's the problem. If you don't have a regular daily schedule, then that's a problem. Okay? So fix that. So the Rebbe said like this: God doesn't punish you. A disease, yes, it's coming from Hashem, yes. And the disease comes from Hashem, and the healing is coming from Hashem. But don't think that the disease is a punishment. The disease is a test. Hashem is testing you. Focus on your mission. You'll see you're going to get better. Okay? As the Rebbe said, we should serve Hashem with joy and in good health, devoted to the performance of Torah mitzvahs, like we just said. You focus on that you have to do it, and then Hashem is going to take care of it. Don't focus on the disease and then say, oh, I have my high blood pressure, and I can't go to shul, like I have this problem, I can't do this. Makes sense what I'm saying? Yes? What's that?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. So here is the last letter. We're going to read one more letter. Okay. I do it. This is a book. There are 3 books that I read like to it's
Inspirational.
Inspiration. Okay. Because otherwise, like I don't have time to sit with the patient and each time talk to them about from A to Z. So that's why I give this lecture. So then over a period of time, I accumulate topics of lectures and then I put it on the website. If somebody wants to listen, they can listen on their free time. Okay, one more letter. After a long interruption, I was happy to receive your letter, although I was not overly pleased by its content, as I see from you that you are overly concerned with the health of your children, and you conclude your letter with a question: what can I do besides cry and lament? My kids are not good. What can I do besides cry and be sad? So the Rebbe is answering. The first thing for you to do is to cease your crying, etc. This is in keeping with the saying often repeated by my father-in-law, the Rebbe, in the name of Jewish greats of previous generation, that it is necessary to serve Hashem with joy. You want to cry? It's your choice. But the Torah doesn't want you to cry. The Torah wants you to be with joy. Okay? So it's a mindset. Stop crying. Be with joy. This is Hanukkah now. You have to be in joy. Everything we do, like you come to the doctor today, it's a simcha. It's a good thing. Because the healing is going to come through coming to the doctor right now. The Holy Zohar declares that when one is joyful and strong in his bitachon in Hashem, this also serves as a segula, catalyst, meaning to have fast for God to grant many more things that will serve as a cause of joy and happiness regarding both oneself and the entire family. Had to start with you. Make your mindset that you are in joy with joy. You are with joy, so it brings bitachon with Hashem. It awakens Hashem to give it to you. Okay? So it's where Hashem can do everything he wants, right? But let's take example, Rosh Hashanah. It explains in Hasidus, why do we blow shofar? Hashem decided, he decided that in Erev Rosh Hashanah, the night before Rosh Hashanah, when we light Shabbos Yom Tov candles, Hashem takes all the light and the vitality of the world up to him. The world exists in a supernatural way. Hashem takes all of it, and Hashem waits for us to the next morning to blow shofar and declare Hashem Melech. Hashem is the king. Hashem doesn't need that. Hashem can create the world, Hashem can destroy the world, Hashem can have the world, but Hashem wanted that. Hashem wanted that through our blowing shofar, he's going to be the king. Hashem decided that through our being happy, he's going to give us presents. That's what Hashem decided. You can't argue and say Hashem changed the way you created the world. You can't say that. Hashem decided through joy, he's going to give us blessing. That's what the Rebbe is saying. If you will be joyful and your bitachon Hashem is going to heal me, it's a segula for Hashem to heal you faster and make you and the whole family happy. It's up to you. Hashem can do it without you. He doesn't need you, but he wants you. Hashem wants you to be b'simcha. This is particularly so in your case, where your children merited to study in a Hasidic institution, for which my father-in-law, the Rebbe, had Mesiras Nefesh. This itself assures that the Hasidic path of serving Hashem with joy and bitachon is the path that will enable your children to be happy and successful both materially and spiritually. The Rebbe is telling, in a way, you as a father, you send your kids to a Hasidic school, it's your part of the school that you have to teach your children to have the right perspective. Don't put on the school that the perspective should come from the teachers alone. You have to change, you have to bring the perspective also. As to your question, what can I do? So the answer is act in a manner as mentioned above. Bring about joy in your home and continue your work of spreading Judaism among your friends. It can be there anything simple. Bring joy to the house. If you can't bring joy to the house, what do? You come home, you put music on your phone, you bring the music and you dance with your kids. And when you go around, you have to spread Judaism among your friends. You have to think, give me Hashem one line I can tell somebody. So I have one line I tell doctors. I only have with the doctor sometimes 20 seconds. So what line do I tell them? Tell them, with every doctor goes an angel. The angel that heals. But if the doctor gets angry or goes into controversy, the angel leaves you alone, goes away from you. So if you want the angel to come back, be happy, don't be angry. That's it. I told them something about Judaism, about joy. I gave them a key. Every doctor gets angry. Why? Because life, family, patients, hospital, administration, politics, money, or employees, everybody gets. Take it away. Just bring joy into your life. You have to think with your circle of friends. What can I tell somebody in a sentence or two or three that elevate them, bring them out of their situation. And that's what the Rebbe does. Spread Judaism among your friends. Think how to, like I ask a doctor sometimes, how are you doing spiritually? Ask how are you doing, how's business? I ask, how are you doing spiritually? And they understand what it means. Non-from doctors. I mean, most doctors are non-from. How are you doing spiritually? Oh, I went to shul, I light candles, I did that, I somebody do you have candles. We have to think and prepare. That's our preparation, hachana, to the world, is to think, what sentence can I tell someone to touch their heart? Okay? Or a Hasidic story. This will hasten and increase the blessing and success in your personal matters as well, meaning your children. So we learned 3 letters. Give us chizik. I mean, there are so many letters. It's all online. It's not like you have to buy the book. It's all on Chabad.org, Healthy in Mind. And you can search, like somebody has kidney stone, what is the say about kidney stone, prostate, obesity, food, everything. I mean, everything has there. Okay? Let's say obesity. The Rebbe asks somebody. And I can tell you, I changed because of that one letter. I want to ask the Rebbe, what is a healthy diet? I'm sure she wasn't, I don't know if she was frum or not frum, but the Rebbe says, first of all, a healthy diet for you is kosher food. That's a healthy diet. But within the kosher food, healthy diet means that you're eating the Shem Shamayim. You are eating so your body can have enough energy to serve Hashem. You won't be hungry and upset and angry because you don't have food. If you're eating because of taiva, because of lust, because you like the food and you overeat, but you don't need it, that's unhealthy eating. That's the message of Chanukkah. We have to know Hashem is right here with us. He's giving. We are in a time of miracles. The miracles didn't happen then. The miracles are happening today, and we have to tap into it and say, "Wow, Hashem, thank you for these miracles." And I'm lighting the candle, and I want the miracle to happen into my life, and I'm going to learn. Here we start for half 20 minutes, and we speak divrei Torah. The world didn't stop. We didn't lose money, right? Okay. Any comments, questions?
Very
nice.
avoidant,
Very nice.
very uplifting, very uplifting. While you were out, I was telling my wife that why do I like to come to you? I'm most of the time in Lakewood, and I have the same doctor 50 years, and then I'm a Lakewood doctor in mind, but we don't like to go to them. You come in and you already know he's looking at his watch, and he's already like, okay, anything else? Okay, tells her, okay, take this, and he at the end sits down. Okay, I'm going to change up, increase this. Anything else? Okay, go already. It's like really like that's my doctor in Manhattan. He's good. He's very good, but. He doesn't schmooze. It doesn't he tries, but he's just already waiting for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And the one in Lakewood is even worse. He doesn't even sit down. He's standing while he talks to you, so he should already push you out, It's how they make their money, I don't know. So it's like, I don't even want to go. Here, when I come here, I always try to make an appointment with you because you're really you care about the person. But you know what? If your doctor cares or he's just seeing dollar signs, or if you're talking, you can know. Your heart knows.
Yeah.
Your heart knows.
Yeah.
Your heart knows whether the angel is on him, the knowledge. I don't see the angel.
How do you see the angel?
Is that Libel speaking?
What?
Is that Libel Friedman speaking?
Yeah, who's that?
Your good friend who you didn't say hello to yet. Rachel
Can I
Glass.
show
Who?
Rachel Glad?
No way.
Yes, way. I recognize your voice anytime, anywhere.
Oh my God.
I spoke to
I
him.
sent him
I
your
didn't speak to you
regards. I
yet.
promise I sent him your
Yeah.
regards.
Okay, I'll see you. Mir
He's coming to
Hashem.
my classes.
Amazing. Wow. That's nice. Very special.
Okay.
Without Rachel, the building would have no
Yeah. Go
no
on.
flavor.
Without Hashem, the building wouldn't go anywhere. I just wanted
Okay.
to say one thing in the vein that Dr. Levin speaks every week.
Yes.
What
yes.
was the miracle? Was it the war? Was it finding the very fact that we won the war, which was the biggest miracle then? It didn't deter Yudah Maccabee and his people from going to search for that little Pach Katan. They had the bitochen that they wanted to thank Hashem and they wanted to light the menorah. They could have had a Sudas Hada'ah after the war. No, they picked themselves up. They went to search. They believed if they could, they would find the Pach Katan, and Hashem made it so. They found it. That was to me the miracle. The ability to act on what Hashem did for us and to continue to have bitachon that Hashem will do for us in the future. Libel Kim of Kiddush.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You
Okay.
want us? If you want us, we'll come.
We'll come, we'll come, we'll come. We'll come, we'll come.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah, yeah.
Freilich
We're
and
looking forward.
Freilich
Thank you.
Chanukah, everybody.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Very beautifully put, Dr. Levin.
Thank you.
I may
Okay.
pop in at 3:00. I have physical therapy, so I may come just to say hello.
Okay, fine. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.